The man in front of you hasn't been home for 2.5 years. Every day, he hides in his tiny motorhome, enjoying a cozy and leisurely life. In this limited space, there are 3 bedrooms and a living room, having everything one could need. He spends each day in the wild forest, enjoying a life integrated with nature. One day, TABI-IE was driving his motorhome when he unexpectedly encountered a sudden heavy rainstorm. To avoid the rain, he parked the car by the roadside and decided to camp here for the night. After getting out of the car, TABI-IE took down the self-made simple stairs from the rear of the vehicle and set them up in front of the car door to make it easier for him to get in and out of the motorhome. Entering the motorhome, he was greeted by the delicate interior. Furniture and daily necessities were all available. He sat on the comfortable sofa and pushed open the window to let the fresh forest air into the car. At this time, it was pouring outside. The crackling sound of the rain hitting the roof and the ground made TABI-IE feel extremely calm and relaxed. TABI-IE took out a ceramic bowl, put in rice and water, and then lit the solid alcohol gas stove to cook the rice. While waiting, he set up another cassette stove, put chicken strips into the pot, added water, and simmered slowly. At the same time, he washed the cucumber and cut it as a side dish. After the chicken was cooked, he shredded it and poured chicken broth over it for seasoning. Thus, the chicken rice for tonight was ready. Sitting by the window, TABI-IE picked up a small drink, admired the rain scene outside, and occasionally picked up a game console to watch some videos, enjoying this rare leisurely time. The delicious dinner made him completely relax. At this moment, all the pressure and fatigue disappeared. After having dinner, TABI-IE quickly cleaned the tabletop and washed the dishes and chopsticks to ensure the interior of the vehicle was clean so as not to attract mosquitoes. After all, this small car had been with him for 2.5 years, and every part of it was neatly arranged. After the meal, the rain gradually subsided. TABI-IE got into the quilt and started playing games to kill time. In the late night, the heavy rain started pouring down again, occasionally accompanied by thunder, breaking the tranquility of the night. TABI-IE still couldn't fall asleep, but he wasn't impatient. He was enjoying the calmness and solitude brought by the rain. Finally, he brushed his teeth, washed up, turned off the lights, and comfortably got into the warm quilt and fell asleep early. The next early morning, there was still only TABI-IE's motorhome in the camp. The light rain was still falling, and the ticking sound gently tapped on the window. The sunlight shone through the car window onto the windowsill, and the warm light woke TABI-IE up. He opened his eyes, sat up easily, and started to tidy up the bedroom, preparing to transform the interior of the vehicle back into a sofa living room. TABI-IE opened the window to welcome the fresh morning air, looking at the picturesque forest scenery outside the window, feeling full of peace and satisfaction. At breakfast time, he took out the gas can and the bread machine, toasted the bread, added salad and side dishes, and a few minutes later, a sumptuous breakfast was ready. As usual, TABI-IE wiped the tabletop, cleaned the kitchen utensils, and after a simple tidying up, he was ready to continue his motorhome journey.